Now let us solve some questions on the varieties what we have discussed, sir. Now see here, listen to this carefully. First question, if a power 150 equal to 6 minus root 21 divided by 6 plus root 21, then a power 150 plus 1 by a power 150 is equal to question mark. Now usually what students will do, a power 150 value is given as 6 minus root 21 divided by 6 plus root 21 divided by plus 1 by a power 150 is reciprocal 6 plus root 21 divided by 6 minus root 21. Then they will take the LCM. LCM is a square minus b square. It is 6 square minus root 21 whole square. They will do all these unwanted things which we have already discussed while proving the notation. They will do it once again in the examination hall and they will waste their time. It is actually not required. Now if you observe carefully, question says a power 150 is equal to 6 minus root 21. 6 can be written as root 36 minus root 21 divided by 6 plus root 31. Root 36 plus root 21. Question says a power 150 plus 1 by a power 150. This particular value we need to find. Now can I say that if I call this a power 150, just for you to get confused, they are giving all these power as 150 and other things. You don't need to get confused. Instead of a power 150, I will call it as x. So this becomes x. 1 by a power 150 becomes 1 by x. Now we already know that if x is of the form root a plus root b divided by root a minus root b. In fact, this is not only the notation for x, let it be the reverse. That means numerator let it be difference. Root a minus root b divided by root a plus root b. Let it be like this also. Now this is something what is given in the question. Root a minus root b divided by root a plus root b. This is something which is similar to the question. Then we already know that x plus 1 by x is equal to 2 times of a plus b divided by a minus b. This is true for both the notations, sir. If you want, you can prove it if you really want to. This will happen to be right now. X plus 1 by x is equal to 2 times of a plus b. 36 plus 21, it is 57. A minus b, 36 minus 21, it is 15. So I can further simplify this as 3 into 5 is nothing but 15. 3 into 19 is nothing but 57. 19 into 2 is 38. 38 divided by 5 should be the answer. 38 by 5 is, it is 7.6. Answer for this question is option D. Please don't waste all your time by taking the LCM, simplifying and waste your time. Please avoid all these methods. I already discussed 4 varieties as of now, so that the questions, all these things, whatever we are trying to solve right now, becomes very fast and very easy for you. If you once again apply the same logic what is seen in the screen right now, then what is the use of discussing all those varieties initially? So you know that if x is equal to root a plus root b divided by root a minus root b, or x is equal to root a minus root b divided by root a plus root b, then x plus 1 by x is equal to 2 times of, it is always the sum in the numerator, always the difference in the denominator. Simple. It is very simple to remember, sir. I hope with that logic this problem can be solved within a second. Now second question, we also have discussed x is something, root x is what, and that root x also we tackled by using a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square format also. I hope you remember. Now before moving on to that variety of problem, what I would like to do is a small note. Let me take something which will come in the next problem itself. Suppose for example, next problem, if you observe carefully, we have something called as 3 root 5, right? We have something called as 3 root 5. Now I will take the same notation in this note also for you to understand better. Now observe carefully, sir. Suppose for example, I have something called as 1 by 3 root 5 plus 1. 1 by 3 root 5 plus 1. Now if I rationalize it, this becomes 3 root 5 minus 1 divided by 3 root 5 minus 1. Now simplify, this becomes 3 root 5 minus 1. Denominator is a plus b into a minus b, a square. 3 square is 9, root 5 whole square is 5. 9 into 5 is 45. 45 minus b square is 1 minus 1 square is 1. 45 minus 1, denominator happens to be 44. Numerator is the different sign what we had in the question. If it is plus in the question, numerator will have minus. Now we already discussed this variety, but at that point of a time when we discussed, what we did is, suppose I will take another example for your better understanding. Suppose if my number is 1 by root 3, 1 by root 3 minus root 2, right? 1 by root 3 minus root 2. Now this root 3 is not having any coefficient outside. Root 2 is also not having any coefficient, but so therefore we could directly write the answer as, if it is root 3 minus root 2, numerator will become root 3 plus root 2 and denominator will be directly it is 3 minus 2 1. But the number which I have taken in the above part, this root 5 is having coefficient as 3. Now how to take care of this? Directly you did here as 3 minus 2. Now I cannot directly do it as 5 minus 1 4 and write it as 4. It is 44 actually, right? Now see here, very simple sir. Can I say that I will try to push this 3 inside the square root? Now which number if I take the square root, I will get it as 3. Square root of which number is 3? Square root of 9 is 3. That means, can I say that I can write this 1 divided by 3 root 5 plus 1 also as square root of, 1 divided by square root of this 3 I will put inside the square root. It becomes 3 square inside the square root. 3 square is 9. 9 multiplied with 5. It is 45. Plus 1. Now I don't have any coefficient outside. I can directly write 1 also can be written as root 1. So this is nothing but, this can be written as root 45 minus 1 divided by 45 minus 1 is 44, and root 45 can be written as 3 root 5. Final answer is 3 root 5 minus 1 divided by 44, and I don't want you to multiply and divide with all these unnecessary things and waste your time like the way I have solved it in my previous screen, and that is not the actual way of solving. It's not that it's not the actual way of solving, but that is not the right way of solving in the examination hall. That is for sure something which I can say, right? I hope I am making it very clear for you people, sir. Right, now let us solve some problems based on this particular pattern, whatever we have, and we will see how easily or how beautifully we can solve that without probably making it so much of extra unnecessary steps in our problem solving. Now see here.